Hello, thank you once again. And the area I want us to move on today is exchange rates. Under these exchange rates, I want to see, or I want us to know how to exchange or to change one currency to another. Again, I'm going to use a question to be able to explain this concept in details. So the question goes that a tourist or a Kenyan bank buys and sells foreign currencies as shown below. So one Hong Kong dollar goes to 9.74, that is buying, and 9.77 as selling. Same to South Africa, as you can see from this table. So the question asked that a tourist arrived in Kenya with 105,000 Hong Kong dollars and changed the whole amount to Kenyan shillings. While in Kenya, she spent 403,879 and changed the remaining balance to South African rand before leaving for South Africa. So the question says, calculate the amount in South African rand that she received. So with this information, therefore, we can calculate the amount of a South African rand the tourist received while leaving the country. So to start on the solution, remember this: on arrival in Kenya, this person has to go to the bank. Remember, it is the bank that buys and sells. Are we together? So on arrival to Kenya, what will happen is that the bank will buy the Hong Kong dollar. The bank will buy the Hong Kong dollar. So if the bank buys the Hong Kong dollar, so the bank is buying at the rate of 9.74. So if $1 goes for 9.74, so $105,000 will go for 1,022,700. That is, we are going to multiply the two, and you're going to get the money in Kenyan shillings to be 1,022,700. Now, while in Kenya, this person spends 403,879. So the remaining will be 1 million, the money had or she had, minus the money she spent. So if we subtract the two, we are going to remain with 618,821. Now, this money that remain is now going to be converted to South African rand. So she again goes to the bank, and what will now the bank do? The bank is now going to sell the South African rand to the tourist. So the bank is selling the South African rand at 12.11. So if one South African rand goes for 12.11 shillings, so 618,821, we will divide it with 12.11, which is going to give us 51,100 South African rand. So by the time this tourist is leaving the country, she will leave with 51,100 South African rand. So remember this: for you to be able to answer this question, remember it is the bank that buys and sells. So when you go to the bank will either buy what you have or sell to you what you need. Are we together? Now, if you have that in mind, then this particular question become easy to navigate through. Remember, this question appeared in 2016, paper 1, question number 13. Now, to get more of such questions, remember to subscribe to my channel for update whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you for your time and be blessed.